It's been over a year and we finally have gameplay of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. The premiere just ended. I already went ahead and uploaded my initial reaction to the channel, so feel free to check that out if you haven't already. For this specific video, we're going to go ahead and try to break everything down in detail just because I did skip out on a lot of things. So without further ado, make sure to drop a like on the video and let's hop straight into it. So first and foremost, the character introductions are back, and I really do like how both these variations are literally ripped from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Did you see that? We have Goku's warm-up dance right there. The animations are going to go crazy. I'm looking forward to this game. I don't think I've been this pumped up for a game in ages, but right off the bat, they're introducing one of the new mechanics. I believe the producer said this is called the short dash. And something interesting is that the speed of this short dash is as fast as the original dash from the classic Tenkaichi series. Of course, this, yeah, it's definitely going to consume ki. You can see at the top right corner, we have the health bar, the ki bar, and the skill count. I think that's what that's called. We're going to break all of that down as well, but this is definitely the short dash. You can see how he's just dodging all the different ki blast. One thing I noticed right off the bat is that they're keeping the original Budokai Tenkaichi feel in terms of the fast-paced gameplay, as well as trying to implement new mechanics to, you know, differentiate the playstyle, trying to be a bit more strategic out here, which is way too cool if you ask me. But we do have normal combat. That's actually pretty cool right there. You can see when they both utilize their combo string, we have like this some sort of combat clash. You see that? I think, comment down below if I get anything wrong, but I think that was from the original Tenkaichi series as well. But the snap vanish features epic. The speed of the combat right there, you can see we have this. I think this is a charge heavy attack. So Goku is, you know, utilizing his 1-2 combo strings, and then I'm assuming this is going to be the triangle inputs on a PlayStation controller, but we have that very cool glowy outline around the character. I'm assuming that we can charge this, you know, to increase the damage, but for this particular instant, you know, Goku just used it right off the bat. And the camera angle, how different is that? It's very fluid, if you will, you know, extremely smooth. It literally follows the character's every movement. So when Goku is attacking Vegeta downward, oh watch, this is what I mean. You see how it's kind of in this diagonal space. Goku is going downward and Vegeta is, you know, striking from up above. The camera angle is following all of that. So right here, he does the attack, and then you see how he's going for the knockdown. The camera is also kind of turning in a sense, you know, just again following the character's every footstep. So that's cool. The charge animation. So it seems whenever the character does a super ultimate or charge inputs, you know, from a combo string or even charge up ki, we get that glowy outline around the character. So that's interesting. You see at the top left corner, right besides these skill counts, we have this arrow, and it says 2. The number 2. I don't necessarily know what that means. I don't think the producer explained that during the, you know, explanation part of the showcase. So if any of you guys know what that means, comment down below. I mean, it could be referring to the different transformations because, you know, both of these Goku and Vegeta variants are from Dragon Ball Super. And as we all know, they're going to have Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan God, and Super Saiyan Blue. So maybe it's referring to transformations. You can see Vegeta on the top right, he also has the 3+ arrow. So something interesting there. Kamehameha. So this is what I want to see. I missed this in the first watch through, but I think this is a chargeable variation of Kamehameha, or it could just be the boost indication. Let's see. Yo, this frame by frame thing is not as fast, but oh yeah, so it's just the boost, you know, to enhance the damage, which is of course from Raging Blast and the Tenkaichi series. Look at that. You can also curve the energy waves. Look at the energy wave right there. You see how it curves right there a bit. I'm not sure if you can do that normally by moving the analog stick or if it just does that by itself, you know, kind of like this homing thing, how it tracks down the opponents. Very interesting stuff there. we have to wait for more clarification. Yo, the speed, man. So this is the original Dragon Dash. You dash towards the opponent, and then you dash again to snap vanish behind the opponent. This is what Vegeta does right there. Look at that, the speed, man. And then he just goes right there, tries to continue a combo string, but Goku dodges it a bit. You know, we have the snap vanish features into the knockdowns, into the knockaways. So the Gallic Gun right there, look at the key bar. Yeah, so it takes 3 key bars for a special move, which makes sense to me. Does it take a skill count, though? No, so he still has 3 skill counts, and he still has 3 plus arrows. Again, I think that's referring to transformation. But do you guys see Vegeta descending? Look at that, you see him descending. Look at the contrail from the aura. So cool. He is zooming. Battle damage from Goku, I skipped out on that. But of course, we can kind of see the transition a little bit. You can see how we get this crazy effect over the character, like the smoky effect. And then, of course, that's referring to the battle damage. This right here, we can see Vegeta charging up. We have a total of 5 key bars, by the way. You can see how it goes over to the electricity energy bar. And of course, this is in both Tenkaichi and Raging Blast. I think this is called like Raging Mode or High Tension Mode, where it changes the environment. You can see how everything just darkens. This is specifically from Raging Blast, you know, the environment changing. But now, we're going to see Vegeta utilizing the infinite combo string. You see how it's just non-stop. And look at the aura, the sparking aura. I'm just going to call this the sparking aura. Just because of the title of the game. See, he's going crazy. Of course, you know, some similarities from the original Tenkaichi game, the combo string. Like the multiple barrage of kicks right there. Something I just noticed. And then we have Vegeta's Final Flash. So real quick, is this a super or ultimate attack? I did notice that Vegeta uses Final Flash again, but he wasn't in high tension mode. So let's see. Alright, so he had about 2 key bars. Yeah. Is that a super? Not entirely sure. Anyway, so he uses that under high tension mode, but we still have 5 key bars afterwards. So that's very cool. Look at this. Look at this camera angle. It looks like a different game. Like I don't know. It's cool though. So this is, of course, the lock-on system, right? He loses control. He doesn't know where Vegeta is. I'm not sure if it's because of the smoke that we have right there or because of the ultimate. Either way, the lock-on system, we can see right here. The next frame, you can hear the sound effect and you can see the camera, you know, changing. But that's very cool. Attention to detail. Did you see the Ki Blast, you know, pushing away the debris, the smoke? You see right here, look at the Ki Blast right there, man. It's going through the smoke, pushing everything away just because of the force of it. No way. Man, this is way too cool. And then Goku tries his best to dodge everything. I think he did. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue. Wait, so we do have, they both have +3 arrows, right? Goku has skill count of 5. Vegeta has a skill count of 4. So let's see what's going on here with the transformation.
Do you want to see?
Okay, so it doesn't take any key bars to transform. It just takes a skill count. Notice how Goku does not have the +3 arrows anymore, but Vegeta does. So I think, yeah, that is referring to the transformation. All right. So one thing I like about this is the in-game dialogue. Goku just said, do you want to see what I'm capable of? You know, increasing his strength. Could be totally wrong. I have to look back at the footage, but I think Blue Goku has a different combo string from his base form. Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Yeah, different knockdown, I think. So we have a super. Let's see what this is. So we have 3 skill counts. Or 4 just right before the super activated. And I think this, yeah, this definitely took some key as well. He has 4 key bars. So the supers, they take 3 key bars for this super attack and Vegeta's Gallic Gun. So it might be like a 3 key bar thing for all the different supers. Oh, look at that. So Vegeta has max skill count at the top right. You can see how it has this cool aura over the number. But looking at Goku's skill count, 4, it doesn't have the aura. So I'm assuming 5 is the max. Vegeta should have 3 skill counts and 0, 3 arrows, right? Yep, 3 points and the arrows are gone. So that's pretty much confirmation that the arrows are referring to the transformations, right? One thing I don't necessarily like about the combat aura, if you will, notice how Goku doesn't have an aura right here. You see over the character model, we don't have a base aura, if you will. We only get an aura when we dash and charge, which is a bit strange because going based off the original Tenkaichi series, we didn't have a base aura when we had no ki. However, when we start charging and when we have max ki, I'm not talking about the high tension mode, but just maxed filled out base ki, we will then get an aura around the character. Now that's attention to detail. Here though, Sparking Zero, we just don't have a base aura in general, even when we have the ki bar maxed out. We do get a high tension aura though. Remember, we saw that from before. But see, both characters, even Vegeta's like halfway to high tension mode, and he still doesn't even have a base aura. So I think it would be cool if they include a base aura when we do have some ki, just like the classic Tenkaichi series. That's just something I noticed. Oh, wait! They both have a +1 arrow! Oh. This could be a tease to Ultra Instinct and Blue Evolved? Now, that's not confirmed, because Ultra Instinct, to be fair, could be a standalone character slot, right? Or it could be a transformation for Dragon Ball Super Goku. I don't know. Maybe the arrows aren't referring to the transformations. Pretty strange. Pretty strange. Oh, so that's one of the new mechanics right there. So far we've seen the short dash and that one, the second new mechanic. Let's go back. So you can see how Vegeta is landing this combo string right here. Let's go frame by frame. He's landing this combo string, and what Goku does right here is called the revenge counter. I guess the best way to put this, it's basically an evasive. Notice that this does take some skill counts. So Goku has 3 skill counts, plus he has 4 now, and then he uses it, now he has 2 skill counts. So the revenge counter, you know, it acts as an evasive, I guess you could say. However, it does take up 2 skill count points, right? I think we have some new mechanics here. Oh, the counter! The counter right there. Now, that's not necessarily new. That's from the classic games as well. But look at that, man. That's so cool. That's so cool. I really do like the sound design behind that. Do you see Goku's charge animation changing? So, right now we have the original ki. Pay attention to the aura and his stance. You know, the upright position stance. And then when he goes into, you know, on his way to high tension mode, look at that. He increases the flow of the aura charge, and it has this spiky effect to it. You know, it's going all over the place. And Goku's stance also changes. No way. So cool. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. We only get this aura when we activate high tension mode, and it's pretty epic. Well, again, as well as when we burst dash and charge, but we don't have a base aura. So this is called the Ultimate Blast series, also known as the Ultimate Moves, right? But this is what I mentioned before. Vegeta wasn't in high tension mode. You see? Oh, wait. Yeah, he's not in high tension mode. So Final Flash, I'm honestly not too sure to use ultimates if we have to reach high tension mode. But what I'm trying to say is Final Flash clashes with Goku's ultimate. I do know in the Raging Blast series, some super attacks cannot clash with ultimate attacks. Broly, for example, right? I believe his super attacks, since he's overpowered, can clash with some ultimate attacks. But if there's a weaker character, let's say basic Kamehameha clashing with Super Kamehameha. Super Kamehameha would just completely overpower the original Kamehameha, right? But in this case, it seems like Goku's ultimate is clashing with Vegeta's super. If this is Vegeta's super and not an ultimate, that's the thing I'm trying to figure out over here. Vegeta now has 2 key bars because it takes 3 to use a super. So I think, yeah, that's definitely a super final flash for Vegeta. And this was an ultimate for Goku. So supers and ultimates, I guess confirmed, can clash unless Final Flash is just one of those special super attacks that's overpowered and can clash with ultimates. So not entirely sure just yet. But key clashes confirmed, obviously. And it's not the spinning the analog or input mashes, right? We have to time the inputs. This definitely reminds me of the Budokai series, you know, when Goku, Goku, for example, uses an ultimate attack. If you time the input correctly and fill up the key bar as much as possible, you'll then win the offense and then increase the damage. But if the opponent outbeats you, then it would do a little bit less damage, right? And the background, Loki forgot to go over the background, again, directly from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. We're breaking dimensions. Breaking dimensions over here. Oh, and this part right here, this cinematic, 100% from the Raging Blast series. I think it would have been epic if the stage actually changes to a different stage. Now, that probably would have been just over the top dramatic. But you know, just a cool idea. So, yeah, that's it for the entire playthrough. Goku wins, and then we have the character outro with, you know, their respective dialogues. I'm assuming, you know, we're going to have unique character dialogues as well. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I think we got the gist of things. I think we skipped out on some of the other mechanics. So we went over the revenge counter and the short dashes. The deflect system, where Goku deflects Vegeta's Galick Gun. That's called Super Perception. I think that's what the producer said. Oh, so right there, I skipped over that as well. Now the video's all over the place. I apologize. I tried my best to go in order, but now we're just revising this video, if you will. So you see how Goku does this knockback? And we have boundaries. We still have the stage boundaries. Vegeta right there bounces off the wall, literally. So this is the deflect system that I'm talking about. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure this takes up skill counts. Goku has 4 skill count at the time of the blast, and then, yeah, he deflects it. You see the skill count drop to 2. So revenge counter, super perception, they both take up 2 skill points. Short dash takes up energy bar, you know, key. And there's one more, vanishing assaults. I found it, it's right here. So notice how Vegeta is charging, Goku is utilizing the short dashes, but I think this only could activate when you're like mid-range. And right there, you see how he just teleports out the way, hence the name, Vanish Assaults, and then he goes in for the strike right there. So cool. This consumes ki. Look at his health. It takes, I think it took 1 ki bar. Let's try to break this down. So he has 4 ki bars, uses a short dash, so he has 3.5 ki bars right now, and then okay, uses a short dash again. Yeah, alright, so definitely takes or consumes 1 ki bar. Let's actually go frame by frame here. I think that's reasonable, taking up 1 ki bar, because you go in for the strike as well. You know, making it a bit easier for you to follow up with a different combo string. Yeah, so he snap behinds the opponent, and then boom, right there. Very epic stuff. Anyway, this is it for today's video. Very epic stuff. Again, comment down below what you guys think. Look at that. The high tension mode / sparking mode / raging mode, whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys for the immense support as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!